Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Hamiza binti Jim. My matric number is 271056. I'm from Group 8 and the hotel that we choose is Lee Grande Palm Resort Johor. Grande Palm Resort Johor is located in Senai, and this is one of the most complete resort destination available in the country with a luxury hotel. And not only that, this hotel also has a 3 award-winning golf courses, MICE, spa, sports, and recreational facilities. So the Prime Resort is strategically located at the southernmost tip of Peninsula Malaysia between Thailand and the Republic of Singapore. And then the Prime Resort is located in the state of Johor. In fact, this area is also equipped with infrastructure and other facilities as well as modern access by air, road, and train. Alright, next, Lee Grande at Palm Resort will give you a specially integrated recreational experience by having a 45-hole golf course one side, and there are also 330 luxury resort hotel where the resort is on the other side of the area. So you will also be crowded by a dedicated center of sports, recreation, and leisure activities. And all the resort area covers 800 hectares located on a very fertile and rolling hillside area, and it will take about 5 minutes, which is a driving distance from Senai International Airport. Alright, next is about the organization structure, front office management of Lee Grande Palm Resort Hotel. So at the top we have a general manager, Mr. Jeff Kong, and personal assistant general manager (PA). We have front office manager, Miss Kayatiri Sivasamy, and assistant front office manager, Miss Nordila. And we also have a duty manager, Mr. Dev and Miss Rose. And under the duty manager, we have five, which is a guest service agent, Miss Wiza, receptionist, Miss Bella and Miss Aina, night auditor, telephone operator, Miss Devi, and the last one we have a bellman by Mr. Siva, Mr. Hari, and Mr. Saiful. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Logani Permalu, my matric number 271531. Now I'm gonna introduce you with the front office manager that we interview at the Lee Grande Palm Resort Johor. Miss Kayatri Sivasamy, or be familiar calling as Miss Kai. She is the front office manager at this Lee Grande Palm Resort Johor. She is 38 years old and she is a senior female employee at this resort. She has over 15 years of experience in this field and she completed diploma in computer programming at Sunway College, Johor Bahru. In the interview section, Miss Kai told us it's not easy for her to reach this front office manager since her background of the study is not related at all in this hospitality field. In the early of the work period, Miss Kai started from a basic in guest service agent, and then following by one until now she reached front office manager. She also have experience in work at F&B, kitchen and housekeeping. She told that it was challenging but she take it as a fun. That's why she managed to be in this field for around 15 years. Some key qualifications that told by Miss Kai if we want to include in this hospitality field is: first, we need to excellent management and able to take challenge in multitasking skill. Second is good in combination of resourcefulness and financial abilities. Third is adaptable in new environment and producing outcome. Most important, you also have to know in good communication skill. This guy also gives some advice for the future student who really want to involve in this field. First of all, she say we have to change our mentality. This is because it is not simple to work in the hotel sector. This first step for the people is shift their thinking. You must learn all be servers to the hotel and clients in this sector. In other words, lower your ego, modify your thinking, and serving others is not desirable. Second is willing to make sacrifices. As we know, the hotel operates for 24 hours and we have to work for overtime work. Third is be innovative and imaginative. Technology and trends evolve over time. Working in this hospitality sector require you to be creative and imaginative. In addition, you must swiftly adjust to new things. This is what we get to interview from front office manager Ms. Sky. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hakim Karmenita Aurelia with metric number 281413, and now I will present about job description and qualification of front office department. Assistant front office manager. Mrs. Nurila is the assistant front office manager of Le Grandeur Palm Resort. And this is the job description that made by her. First, she will check the room assignment carried out by front desk officer, either for individual or group guests. Recheck and make correction to all front office reports and staff assessment before submitting them to the front office manager checking. Handling guest complaint and report to the front office manager regarding problems that cannot be solved. Make work schedule for officer at front office department. The qualification of assistant front office manager is able to have a good communication with people, should be proficiency in English, either in spoken and written, must have strong knowledge in Microsoft Office, especially Excel and Word. Next is able to do organizational and multitasking skills. Problem-solving skills also another important fact to be an assistant front office manager. And now operator. Mrs. Devi is the operator in Le Grandeur Palm Resorts. Job description of operator. Handling phone calls from his visitor and management. Preparing telephone voucher and delivering them to the front office cashier in accordance with existing procedure. Respond to wake-up call requests in a timely and accurate manner. Addressing emergency situations such as fire and security concerns. Mrs. Devi is qualified to work as an operator because she has completed her diploma. She can also use a computer and understand the switchboard operating system. She also has outstanding written and vocal communication skills. Mrs. Devi also has good time management and organizational skills, and she is always able to deal with conflict at work and find a situation. Receptionist. Miss Bella and Mrs. Aina is the receptionist in front office at Le Grandeur Palm Resort. Job description that covered by them are getting a handle on check-in and check-out procedure, submitting guest room keys to check-in to the bellboy, organizing the accuracy of the room rec and data, recording guest check-in and check-out at the arrival and departure book. Member notes to housekeeping regarding check-out rooms, late check-out, early check-in, special requests, etc. Miss Bella and Mrs. Aina, who work as receptionists, would have a diploma in hospitality management. After that, they have remarkable interpersonal skills, as well as strong written communication, time management, and organizational abilities. The most vital qualities are patience in dealing with customers, and the ability to listen well. Duty manager. Mr. Dev and Miss Rose are the front office duty manager at Le Grandeur Palm Resort. They take care of the job descriptions such as maintain a record of monthly, quarterly, and annual objectives, collaborate with management to evaluate ancient procedures and policies, address customer issues and complaints, plan regular facility maintenance and cleaning. The qualification that they have is first and foremost they have a degree in business administration and restaurant management, have natural leadership skills. Most importantly, they are familiar with bookkeeping software. Finally, they have the ability to multitask and remain cool in stressful situations. And now, night auditor. Job description for a night auditor are listed as below. Maintain guest service. All operations run well at night. Tackling the problem of losing guest parts. Report damage to hotel equipment and facilities to repair and maintenance. Controlling, reprimanding, and directing employees who are not disciplined. Make incident reports during the night service. The qualification of night auditor. They must be complete a high school diploma Proficiency with computers, have a good organizational and multitasking skills, and strong aptitude for customer service. Guest service agent. Mrs. Miza is employed as a guest service agent in the front office department. The job cover is outlined below. Greet guests and make them feel welcome when they arrive. Check-ins and check-out for administrative purposes. Coordinating with bill service and staff management. Being a source of information to guests on various matters such as transport and restaurant advice. Diploma in hospitality are all desirable qualifications for a guest service representative. It also necessitates outstanding interpersonal abilities such as good writing and vocal communication. Aside from that, you should have good time management and organizing skills, patience, and good listening abilities, as well as conflict resolution experience. And for the last is bellboy. Mr. Siva and Mr. Hari work as bellboy at the Grandeur Palm Resort. Job description for a bellboy are listed as below. First, take guests to the receptionist and bring guest item at check-in. Receive room key from the receptionist, then deliver the guests and their belongings to their designated room. Help carry items for guests staying at the hotels. Check the completeness of room facilities when escorting guests to check out. And ask for the guest room key and return it to the reception.
Hi and Assalamualaikum, my name is Amirul Afiq bin Aniza. My metric number is 271635 and now I will proceed to my part which is uniform and dress code in Palm Resort Johor. Based on interview, we get to know that the most staff at Palm Resort Johor wear a light blue uniform. The color and style of uniform coordinate with the ambience of the workplace location. As shown in the picture, the uniform is very comfortable. Yet the uniform is loose enough to allow the staff to do the work perfectly without causing a limitation. Tight clothing restrict movement and cause irritation in physical pain, which leads to the lower production and poor job performance. For the shoes, there were a good pair of shoes that will not only comfortable but also look professional with add safety feature like slip resistant soles that are able to staff to navigate around the hotel with safe and style. Miss Sky also told us that most of the Muslim staff in Palm Resort Johor usually will wear a black hijab with a light blue uniform. They also wear a clothes that were not too tight because of the demands to maintain the image as a Muslim. Meanwhile, chef at the Kokomo Palm Resort Johor wore a double-breasted jacket. The design made to avoid from hot spill, splatters, burns, and other mishaps in the kitchens. If chef need to hide stains or spills, design of chef jacket helps them to unbutton a flap and turn to the cleaner front. The long sleeve on chef uniform shield their arms from burns, splatters, and scalding steam. The chef cap, also known as toque blanche, is the most identifiable aspect of the chef uniform. It is literally translated as white hat in French. It comes in range of shapes and size, but the majority are tall and pleated. They keep hair out of the food and sweat away from the skin. Chef pants are typically baggy with elastic waistband and unusual design, and are important for protecting chef. Long chef pants are designed to shield legs from spill, splash, and burns in the hot kitchens. Chef pants baggy shape prevents hot food and liquids from coming into contact with clothing. Furthermore, chef at the Kokomo wear an aprons as additional protection from hot splash, hot food, and other kitchen dangers. Chef shoes that are sturdy, comfortable, and anti-slip are must-have for any chef uniform. It improves the risk of being burned or wounded by falling knife if chef wear sandals, open shoes, tennis shoes, or any other type of shoes.
Miss Sky says the fact is the dealing with the hotel guest complaint is a typical issue for the people in hospitality industry. But whenever you're handling the complaints, you must make sure that you do not harm the brand of the hotel. So first of all, the common complaints they get in the front office is delay in check-in or check-out or requested of the thing. This difficulty typically arises when the customer come earlier than expected. Sometimes the visitor is on the phone or emailing without paying us, that make us to require equity of our work. So when the housekeeping department are cleaning the room, the front office desk have to wait for their green light. Another also get complaints when the guests request the food or drinks be delayed. This issue arise as a result of the customer unexpected request. Miss Kai said they usually prepare the menu ahead of the time to be served. Therefore, if sometime or something unexpected happens at the last minute, it will cause a delay in serving them. Second is manufacturing and damage in electronics. In Lee Grand Palm Resort, the cable connection of the room is connected together in one fuse. So that means they didn't have so many buttons, but all in one. So it's common issue to happen at there when the button is not working. Sometimes the toilet also gets stuck due to the run of water. Third is, as usual, dirty rooms. All of the sort rooms and prone to receive complaints about the cleanness of the rooms. This is common at Lee Grandium Palm Resort to receive this kind of complaint. This happens when during peak season or when there are less workers to do the housekeeping. Even the housekeeping department has been cleaned the room previously, but when the customer or visitor is not satisfied with the service, they will ask or call again to do again the housekeeping. Okay, let's see how they handle the customer complaints. First of all, Ms. Kai stated that managing complaint is something that every hotel should be focused. Effective complaints management provides an opportunity to shift the visitor's view from dissatisfaction to contentment with the service and amenity supplies, ensuring the guests are not easily disappointed and hotel does not lose the business. First of all, the front management of the Lee Grandin Palm Resort will be very patient and listen to the customer complaints. To begin, staff who manage complaints frequently apologize before engaging in a discourse in order to respond to the visitor complaints. They will explain that there are instances when they are a bit overburdened or unstaffed, and they will also counsel the visitor to calm down while offering them with some soft drinks where they can wait for the room to be ready. Second way they handle the customer is best offering provide comfort. The best we can do is consult them with the greatest offering. Examine hotel policy to discover what we can do to help the dissatisfaction guest. In this issue, it's quite long time to solve them. They will serve them with a discount on the total bills, offer great value deals on their next stay, or sometimes add on the free night stay at the hotel with the current stay depending on the hotel policy. For the technical issue, their management team of the Lee Grandin Palm Resort will make as fast as possible to make it done. Third is immediately take action. For the most of the time, difficulties with the room cleaners and normally will resolve with the profuse apologies and prompt correction. Some customer may be okay with the fast re-cleaning while they have some will feel disgusted or angry with the room condition. But by this we cannot be angry. We just can immediately take action. If we are not enough staff to do the housekeeping, means they will offer much more better rooms with the best offer. That is how they will handle the customer complaints.
In conclusion, our hotel interview at this La Grande Palm Resort Johor is all about discovering the significance and how a front office staff can manage all of the issues in real life. We were unable to do face-to-face interview because of the COVID-19 outbreak, but we were able to do an online interview. Thank you so much for our interviewer, Miss Skayatiri Silvasamy, front office manager of La Grande Palm Resort, for taking the time out of her busy schedule to address our question. She has a good history and training in front desk operation, which is why we invite her to do this hotel interview. In this interview, she also discussed her road to become a front office manager, despite the fact that her academic background is unrelated to this profession, but a sudden interest in her led Miss Kai to pursue a career in this industry. She managed to learn one by one in the hospitality industry despite a lot of hardship. Beginning as a guest service representative, she worked her way up to front office manager after 10 years of difficulty. Her tale is quite inspiring, and it makes us to want to be successful like her. Miss Kai further mentions that the front office section at this hotel frequently receive consumer complaints. However, they would handle it by providing the finest deal to the clients. They will constantly prioritize the demands of their consumers and do their best to meet them. Finally, she advised us to hope for more students to study and work in this sector since she believes it has a bright future for the success.